Hey members, welcome into the Pisces-Aries cusp astrology tarot reading for October 2025. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message, being on this side of the channel, and for all your love and support. It truly means a lot and it goes a long way. Y'all know that. We're going to get right on into it, okay? Divine Universe, thank you for cleansing my energy and connecting me a little deeper into the Pisces-Aries cusp collective. What I was getting for you here, Pisces-Aries, in October, it might be a month of planning. There might be a lot of plans that you have to make or cultivate. Something about planning for the future. It's really, really important here, Pisces-Aries, that you think ahead of current time. So whether that's thinking your current actions through and how they might have a ripple effect forward, or making a plan to get to a certain goal, get to a certain thing in the future, okay? I think there's also this energy of choices and decisions made in the now having some sort of effect on the future that the divine is trying to bring forward for you, or have you focus on or pay attention to a little bit more closely. I'm hearing living for the moment, like you might be living for the moment, or just kind of not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking up ahead, not thinking of any sort of futuristic energy. So maybe that feels a little too heavy to do in this moment. Maybe it's just you just can't be too concerned about it, but it does feel like the divine wants you to think things through. I keep hearing that. Think things through. Think it through. How is that going to affect you, 6 months from now, a year from now, whatever the case may be, okay? Or maybe this is you getting like a 5-year plan. I'm seeing like a vision board. Okay, if you are into that kind of manifestation work, if you need to have visuals in front of you of what it is that you want to achieve for yourself or what you want to call into your life, that could be very beneficial for you. But I do see that, that you might be pulled into a bit of a futuristic mindset that's trying to prepare you for something, or you're feeling that call to prepare for something in the future. I just heard save for a rainy day. Okay, take it all again as it resonates, but let's see what the divine universe wants to clarify when it comes to all of that. Thank you so much, divine. What's here for Pisces-Aries in October? All right, we've got Venus and beloved energy, or beloved. Some people say beloved or beloved. Okay, maybe this is future planning in a relationship. You got the first house, Aries energy. That's you. Okay, 8th house, mystery. Yeah, you don't know what the future holds, what's to come ahead, but that shouldn't stop you from dreaming about it or making plans for it, okay? Got nurturing with relationship and nurture, yeah. Maybe this has to do with a relationship, Pisces-Aries. It's like you might not know where something's going. Or maybe you're getting to a point in a connection where you guys are starting to talk about what's up ahead and how is this going to work and where do we want to be next year. That's a beautiful, beautiful practice to have in a relationship, okay? If the temperaments and the energies involved thrive off of that. Making goals, making plans with your partner is a good way to kind of keep that teamwork going. Okay, give yourself something to look forward to. So maybe that's it. Future planning. Maybe you have something to look forward to here, Pisces-Aries. Expansion, period. Okay. Okay. Oh, sun in reverse. Interesting. I don't feel like taking reversals, but you got Mars, so maybe that's why the sun is in reverse. Okay, maybe there are some challenges in allowing yourself to think of the future in that way, or expand beyond the current and present moment. Okay, sun wanted to come back out in the upright. All right, so it wanted to be here. Clarify. Sun and the moon in Aries. There you go. Okay, so more of that Aries energy showing up here, but can I just get one? Thank you. Chiron and heal. Okay. Okay, and then you got Leo and shine. Interesting. Okay, let me do a quick frame check. Oh, period, I did that. Yay. Okay, sorry about that. I know some readings be a little off to the left, a little off to the right. Thank y'all for bearing with me. But this mysterious beloved, oh, okay, some mystery around a relationship could be clarifying itself. Might not be so mysterious anymore. All right. Some of y'all might be trying to get to the bottom of why a relationship isn't coming together, or why a situation is still kind of shrouded in mystery with the 8th house. When will something begin? Maybe some of y'all are really yearning for a partnership and relation and connection. There's something you might need to heal though here, Pisces, Aries. Okay. There might be something you need to heal with Chiron and Source, maybe at the solar plexus. Okay. And I don't know, there's something here about leaving the unknown unknown. I just heard that. Leave the unknown unknown. So maybe there's something you're trying to look into that you're not meant to be aware of in this moment. If you keep kind of getting blocked around something, it's for a reason. Or you're not getting clear answers, it's for a reason. It might not be necessary for you to be aware of. And or it's not fully in alignment just yet, or something's coming together in the ethers. But yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe some of y'all are a little too far ahead in the future. Too concerned about what's up ahead and not as concerned about the present moment. That could definitely be a bit of a Piscean energy, kind of getting lost in the abstract mind, getting lost in the emotions of it all, lost in imagination, lost in like the dream realm and just kind of dreamy, yeah, untethered energy. You might be very tempted to fall into that. Okay. But some of y'all might have some sort of relationship coming in with beloved arrival, like a beloved Venetian energy showing up for you. Yeah, you got the 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands with the 7 of Swords, right? That could be what needs to heal this 7 of Swords energy that's blocking you from your 2 of Cups. Okay, tell me more about that. What's this Venus energy? The Chariot. Yeah, something's trying to come in. I can't make it up. Something's trying to come in for you, Pisces, Aries. What's in arriving with the arrival? What's on this Chariot? The 5 of Swords. Ooh. I think it's you. Okay. I think you... you might be getting signs and synchronicities that something's coming in and coming through for you, but you don't trust it, you don't fully believe it, and that's what's blocking this from happening. Exactly. Something wants to move fast and move quick. The mystery wants to reveal itself. The answer wants to show up for you. What's the relationship? The Star. Yeah, something wants to ascend or balance out here. What's being nurtured? Oh. The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What needs to be nurtured is you. What needs to be nurtured is you. The more you step into self-love, the quicker this mysterious beloved can arrive in your world. But like I said, there's some healing that you still need to do. Healing in the heart, healing in your receiving. I feel like we've talked about this. Yeah. And that's nothing but the truth. The Sun energy. Double Sun. Okay. Yeah. Still working on that receiving energy. Yeah, with the Moon and the 3 of Wands. Because I do think deep down you're yearning for this beloved. You're yearning for some sort of relationship. The part of you that still has hope in something is kind of fighting to survive. Clarify nurture. Thank you. Yeah, the Tower. And you know, sometimes that's hard. Sometimes that's hard to accept that we are in the way of ourselves. when it comes to what we want. It's easier to say, oh, this person's in the way or this other thing, and it's everything outside of us. But right. What needs to expand is your faith, is your perception. Okay. Some soul growth still has to happen here, Pisces, Aries. Okay. And that's okay, because you want it. You want to be ready for this beloved energy to show up. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Some of y'all might not be... I think you're looking for a specific kind of love. And that could be like limiting you a little bit. It seems like you have love in community, or you have love in friendship, or there's other forms of love that you have access to that you might not be treasuring enough or cherishing enough, because you're so focused on a specific kind of love. So more or less like a romantic one. Okay. Clarify and heal. Yeah, I can't make it up. The Lovers. Right. And maybe that's what has to heal. Your perception around what love is. Okay. Love is all around us. Love is always available. Love comes in a many forms. And it does seem like you're playing some sort of, maybe not waiting game, but you might be, I want to say like waiting in the wrong way. Waiting for something specific, but kind of ignoring the mirrors of that thing that you want, that love that you want around you. Okay, clarify the 5 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Strength here. I just almost feel like maybe you just need a hug. Like, you know, I think there is this kind of deep craving for intimacy that you can cultivate in other connections here, Pisces, Aries. And I know that's not what you want to hear. You want to hear that, you know, your perfect match, soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever journey you might identify with is on the way. They're coming tomorrow. They're showing up. Here it is. Boom. But here's what I think the divine is trying to highlight for you, Pisces, Aries, is that romantic love energy is not the end all be all in your life. There's so much more outside of that is worthy of your attention, worthy of your love, worthy of being intimate with, than just that. And I guess what I'm kind of getting at is, if that were to come in tomorrow, okay, I feel like it would consume you in a way where other areas and other aspects of your life, that 3 of Cups kind of an energy, other friendships, partnerships, relationships, would fall by the wayside. And so that would prove to be that there's like this void that's being filled, that would be filled by the arrival of this beloved, that needs to be filled by something else, if that makes sense. And with that Ace of Cups in reverse, it needs to be filled by you. So that whether your beloved is in your life or not, you still have that sense of an Ace of Cups. Like you're not waiting on someone to bring that to you. You already have it in your world. I feel like that's where the divine is trying to get you to, but I get it. It's rough. It's definitely rough to be alone. It's definitely rough to be single, or to not be in or have that security of a healthy romantic relationship in your life. But I think that's what's kind of limiting you here. Okay? And it's like the moment that you kind of fall into acceptance is what kind of builds the momentum. But the more you keep looking for it and searching for it and digging into it and thinking and trying to figure out and piecing it all together, the further away it's going to be from you. So again, receptivity. It's about your energy. Again, my favorite saying, well, not favorite saying, but something that just works so well with that is like, a watched pot never boils. When you put a pot of water on a stove, sitting there and watching and waiting for the water to boil up seems like forever. But when you put the water on the fire and you walk away and you do other things and you prep your veggies or start doing other work, it seems like it boils a lot quicker because you're not paying attention to it. You're not focused on it. So I think this is the universe's attempt to get you to focus on something else and shift your focus so that what you actually want can come in. But if you're so honed in on one specific thing showing up for you, you're neglecting all the other things that are showing up for you. And then again, you put yourself at risk for creating some sort of imbalance, and or it becomes the block for what you really want. And and I'm not saying that as like, oh, it's like a piece of cake. No, that's a hard thing to do. It's challenging, but you can get through it. You can master it. You just got to really maybe let go a little bit more. Give it up to the divine, give it up to the universe, accept that it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. There's no sort of energy, effort, nothing that you can really do to speed it up. Okay? It's already on its way to you. You got the chariot. There's just a matter of letting it unfold. Okay? So maybe your patience is a little thin with this Sagittarius energy out here. What's the star? Yeah, the Six of Cups. Right. 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 Some of you might even be holding on to a specific person being this like special someone for you, special beloved. And that could be a block as well. Okay. Maybe that's what I was getting, wanting to know the mystery. Who is it? Who is it? Let yourself be surprised. And I know I'm saying it's so easy peasy, but really try to work on that, because forcing that narrative on a relationship, on a connection where it might not be there, can also be a block. So I think this is going to be a month of you unblocking yourself, should you choose to. Okay, what's the Tower? Two of Wands, I can't make it up. Tower coming in to clear your path so that you can set the right intentions again to refocus. Okay. But that Mars and Aries, that's a strong-willed energy. So you might be trying to will something into your life that isn't ready yet, or that you might not be ready for, or that isn't fully in alignment. Okay, and I know we don't like to hear those messages, but y'all know I got to keep it real with you, okay? Because I want you to be in alignment so you can get it. Page of Swords, under the moon, and expansion. Exactly. You got to kind of shift the focus, shift your mindset, shift your thinking. Because the more you appreciate the love around you, the more love wants to be around you. But if you're only narrowing love or pigeonholing the energy of love to only show up for you in one specific way, then love kind of retreats. It's the same thing. You can't put the sun in the box. Can't put love in a box either. Okay? You can't say, I reject all other loves because it's not this particular love. It's like, okay, well then you reject all love. You know? Okay, what's the Three of Cups? I can't make it up. I can't make it up. The Ace of Cups. That's confirmation. Thank you, Divine. Yep, Six of Pentacles, and then I also cut at the Sun. With the Lovers, what's healing with the Lovers? Because you know what I'm kind of getting? Some of y'all might still subconsciously believe that love from someone else will heal you. Like you're not focused on healing yourself because you want someone to come in and heal you. And again, that's normal, natural, very human. But that also could be another block here, okay? Where the divine doesn't want you to set up some sort of codependency with somebody. Or whatever sort of love you're really attuned for that's meant for you can't come in codependent energy. So it's like you have to get out of codependence in order for it to show up. And that takes a lot of self-work. Yeah, the Fool energy, I can't make it up. In order for you to get that new beginning and for it to be in alignment, you've got to come out of codependence. You've got to be able to be light. Okay? So there is some sort of heaviness that's trying to heal within you, Pisces, Aries. And I know the healing journey is a rough one, especially when you're healing love and relationship wounds. Okay? Yeah. Especially when you're healing love and relationship wounds. The Three of Swords. Right. Right. But the love that you're calling in, or the love that's meant for you, comes in when you actually have the space in your heart for it, and it feels like there's still a little bit more gunk in there that you got to get out. You got to refocus. You got to get a little bit more practice of filling your own cup, this Ace of Cups up, because that's going to be very crucial to whatever this beloved dynamic is that's trying to come in. Again, I keep hearing it can't come under codependent energy. So again, if you're like not doing your own healing work because you just want your twin flame to come in and just fix everything, it's like that's not how that works. Your twin, and this is my belief, if you believe in that journey, okay, because not everybody does. But divine counterpart twin flame energy is a reflection of your relationship with source, which is essentially yourself, okay? So the more you focus on keeping that Two of Cups healthy, the quicker the reflection of that relationship can show up for you. That's why it is a twin flame. It's the flame of source that you foster within you that then is bright enough and shines for the person who's doing the same thing, has the same flame energy, the same relationship with source. Okay? That's just me. Don't have to believe that. You can believe what you want to believe, but it really is an inside job, the twin flame journey. It has really nothing to do with anybody else. And that's why people can cycle in and out, fall out of that journey because they're not doing their work. So as soon as you shift your focus to just doing the work and being content and finding peace of mind with the more you do that work, and okay, and maybe that's it too. You're not healing for your twin flame or for a divine counterpart. You're healing for you so that you can be whole. And in that wholeness, everything comes with that. So only embarking on a healing journey because you want a particular person or you want a particular relationship is the wrong way to go about that. And the universe knows that. Okay? The universe is aware. Like, oh, you're only trying to do that because you want to get this. You want something out of it. And it can't be from that angle. Because again, that's codependency. So maybe that's just the battle. And look, with that Piscean energy, I don't mean codependent energy as like a derogatory. It is so natural for Pisceans because they're just so flowy and in that realm of the abstract where nothing really has solid boundaries. They tend to be that way in relationships. Okay, they don't know where they start and where the other person begins and where they end, and it's hard. They kind of fuse into whomever they're around. It's a part of their nature. It's a beautiful part of their nature too, but it's something that they got to be aware of. So that's why I'm saying that. I'm not trying to say you are codependent, but you might be in a bit of a codependent energy when it comes to this beloved mystery and the arrival of a lover. Okay. Okay. It's more than just the physical connection too. So I can go in and on about that dynamic, but let's move forward. What is coming in? Should Pisces-Aries refocus on this Ace of Cups and get back in their peaceful vibe, or get into a peaceful vibe to begin with, and heal that Three of Swords? What can come in? What would come in with this Fool and Lover's energy? What does the healing look like? Sensuality, I'm trying to tell you. And I get it. That Aries energy, all that passion, all that fire, it needs an outlet. But again, channel it into something productive for yourself. Okay? Channel it into that self-love. Channel it into your joy. Okay? But that's what it is, and I get you. I get you. Shape-shifting, yeah. It's like you're waiting on this dynamic to change something for you when you have the power to make that change without anybody coming in. So maybe that's, again, you could be giving your power away a little bit too much, Pisces-Aries. Okay, or those of you, this could be also your 12th and 1st house. Take it as it resonates, okay? Yeah, purification. Like I said, there's still something that needs to be cleansed out of the heart in order for you to step into some higher consciousness here and utilize the wisdom that's already in your soul, okay? The moon's trying to teach you something. Okay, moon energy connects to Saturn energy. It's trying to teach you something. Okay, Yeah, wounded healer. There's Chiron. We'll pull that out. A breakthrough and inner peace. That you've had the power to create inner peace this whole time. You don't need a counterpart to do that. You might want one, but you don't need it. But it's the want one, it's the want for one that could be blocking you here. You know that saying, it's like when you're not looking for love, that's when it shows up. It seems like that's what Spirit wants you to get into, Pisces Aries. I'm good, I'm content, I'm happy. It'll come when it's ready, it'll come when it's time, and then boom, 8 of Wands. It shows up. So maybe this is a situation where the divine is trying to surprise you, but you keep looking for it. So they can't bring it in the way they want to or the way that it's meant to, because your eyes are so peeled for it. So I know these kind of messages are like pish posh, boo, wah, you know what I mean? I get it, but it's real. It's what's coming through. Okay? You got to tap into the power to break through your own wounds. Okay? And not wait on somebody to come in and heal you, because you are your healer. And that's what I mean by twin flame in the relationship between you and source. When you really tap into that, you understand that source is the healing. Healing doesn't necessarily come from someone else. It's all source operating through people. But you can be that conduit for you. And it's like, that's what maybe needs to master. It could be an important part of whatever the mission or the destiny is. If you are called to some sort of higher level soulmate connection, that you have that mastery of being able to heal your wounds or be aware of your wounds enough to know when they're showing up and what to do about it. That's what someone needs to focus on, or kind of refocus, so that this can actually come in for you, okay? Okay, some of y'all might be a little trapped into the lower chakra, so you might need to do some higher chakra work. So the heart chakra and up, throat, third eye, crown. Alrighty, my loves. But you got this. You can do this. But a little detox, a little, take a little bit more of a step back from the wanting and the yearning and the desiring and that kind of lower nature part of it. Because truly, if you are on that kind of higher vibrational relationship path, it's so much more than just sensuality and sex and the physical connection. Like, that's not even the cherry. You know what I'm saying? That's not even really the bulk of it. It's much, much bigger than that. So, but if you're only stuck on that, like that's really what you want, then again, it's like you're only focused on the cherry on the sundae, not the actual ice cream and the whipped cream and the syrup and all the larger bulk of it. Okay, my loves? I really do hope you receive that message in love. I love you all so very much. Okay, make sure you check out the website to get your own aura cleansing and protection spray that I've made. $12 when shipping and tax is applied. It comes out to a little bit, couple cents over $20. So check it out. I would really appreciate the support. I thank y'all again for even being here. Support enough so I understand, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And the merch shop drops tomorrow, so make sure you guys check that out too. Okay, I'll make a larger post with it for you all to see and connect. But thank y'all for y'all being here. It's allowed me to do so much and grow and expand myself. So I really do appreciate your love and support. And I'll see you all in our next one, okay? Love you lots. Have a wonderful October. Namaste.